Welcome back. This is Niaga AWANI with me, Ibrahim Sani. The cryptocurrency market isn't pretty right now. Red is everywhere. Bitcoin and Ether are at their lowest points since 2020. When we look at some of the other items like altcoins like Dogecoin and Cardano are faring even worse. And while it's painful for crypto investors, this dip is far from unprecedented. Cryptocurrencies are infamous for their volatility and tempestuous economic conditions, bringing down not just crypto but the stock market as well. What is unprecedented, however, is the collapse of the Luna cryptocurrency and its associated Terra USD stablecoin, also known as UST. You may not have heard of UST before or know what a stablecoin is, but it's a big deal because billions of dollars in crypto wealth have been vaporized over the past month or so, sending shockwaves across the market of crypto investors. There are two intertwined stories here, that of the UST stablecoin and that of Luna, both of which are part of the Terra blockchain. The UST coin is designed to retain a value of $1 at all times, but it was depegged last Monday and on May 9th has just since fallen to just 17 cents. Then there's Luna, the centerpiece of Terra's ecosystem. Its value has collapsed in one of the most stunning crypto crashes ever recorded. So because of this, the cryptocurrency market crash is well and truly underway, with close to 800 billion US dollars or about 3.5 trillion ringgit in market value wiped out in the last 30 days. The total value of cryptocurrencies at $1.12 trillion or about 4.92 billion ringgit are now only a third of what they were just 6 months ago. Here to unpack all of this is Raja Daniel Matiin, Raja Nordin, the CEO of Center of Digital Assets Malaysia, or Codam. Daniel, thanks for taking the time to speak with us this morning. Could you unpack with us on what just happened over the past month? Where do you see this is going, and perhaps trying to understand why it happened? Daniel.
So I want to say Alhamdulillah and thank you for having me. Good morning. Of course, when we talk about the current situation and we talk about Luna and the crypto market, it's correlation. Because in the end, we have to realize that Luna has shrunk from 40 billion market cap last month on the all-time highest, right away from currently around 1.8 billion currently. So the significance is there. So what's happening actually? So when we see Luna, it's actually a technology that they try to bring, a new mechanism that they try to bring in blockchain, which is a coin, a token supported by its own stable coin, which is UST, as you mentioned earlier. So basically, the only technology that is on the market right now that has this mechanism is Luna. So by that, therefore, Luna has its rose between its 3 years period from 110 cents to $100 between 3 years period. But over the course of last week, it has shrunk from $119 all-time highest right away to zero. So by losing its market cap, of course, it has a significant impact on the crypto market. But is it impacting overall market? That's the question we have to ask. The answer is no, because although Luna has crashed like that, but there are also significant rise of few other coins in the market, such as Galaxy and other coins. And does it impact the all market? Not necessarily, because in the end, as you can see, Bitcoin, this kind of fall has already happened previously.
Okay, Daniel.
Right.
Yeah, Daniel, do you think this bleeding will stop anytime soon?
Of course not, because in the end, it's not only crypto market, because as you can see around the world, recession is going on everywhere. We're talking about gold, we're talking about stock market, everything is falling. But is the crypto going to crash like to zero? Maybe yes, but the blockchain technology are here to stay. Because why? Because in the end, the future demand efficiency and the future demand transparency. And only with blockchain can that enable the future become so easy.
Daniel, why do you think that the crypto crash did not affect other markets? You were highlighting this just now. You're right. The investors in other areas did not feel the pain. In fact, to be frank, just before we started the show, our colleague was highlighting to us, hey, how come not many news agencies are talking about this? Why do you feel that this is most pronounced in the crypto crash market / investors and not other investors in other areas?
Because as you can see, as I said earlier, that Luna tried to bring a new mechanism in the market. When they try to bring a new mechanism in the market, of course, it's going to be tested. When you talk about the global market, of course, it's going to be tested, such as the attack. Because when you see the behind story of Luna, what really happened behind the scene is actually USD was there supposed to be supporting Luna if it crashed. Okay. So all this while, when market was sideways, everything was okay. USD was there to support Luna. Every time it crashed, USD was there to be used to support its rise again. So that every time it falls, a significant amount of USD will be used to support Luna. And every time Luna goes up, it will be burned. Okay? So by having this kind of mechanism, it allows the global eyes to have attention on them. So what happened was, the owner of Luna Locon sold off the counter a significant amount of USD for Bitcoin. Okay? So, as I said earlier, the mechanism we use to support, right? When everything is in the system. When everything is off the system, then the mechanism has a shock. So what happened was, BlackRock, a company that buys this USD from Locon, which is the owner of Luna, off the counter, set a trap. And when Locon wanted to sell his USD for Bitcoin for a higher amount of Bitcoin price, that is when BlackRock took the USD and shot the market, and whatever happened.
Daniel, I have two questions here. First, how do you see correlation between Nasdaq and also crypto? Because of when crypto previously, when referring to the Nasdaq market, it will drop down simultaneously and also together with the crypto. And also, if we are currently investing in crypto right now, what advice would you give to these investors?
Okay, so previously, years before, it was only a small retailer that was involved in crypto, whether it's directly or indirectly. So, of course, the technology itself is decentralized when you talk about crypto and blockchain, right? But when you talk about capital is not decentralized. Of course, there will be like someone has more capital and someone with less capital. And right now, what's going on right now is the institution money is flowing in. And of course, small retailers can never fight this big institution. And when they fight in, of course, the big money is coming from all those who are related to Nasdaq and such big companies that exist in the global market. So this is why it is affecting correlated, connected. Okay. So in the end, what advice will I give to an investor is, this is when we can reorganize our portfolio. Because in the end, when the market crash like this, it's not even a crash. When the market fall like this, it's a time for people to reconstruct and reformat their portfolio so that everything that you wanted to buy before and it's so expensive, it is at a discounted price today.
Okay, final question, Daniel. How do you think local regulators like the SC or the Securities Commission in Malaysia is thinking right now? Do you think that it's going to be more cautious moving forward?
First of all, I'd like to congratulate the new chairman of SC, where I hope he will be more lenient on the policy, because it's been years that our policy has been on hold, because we don't know where we go. Because we hope and pray as a player in the industry that the policymaker will be lenient over us, because in the end, as you can see, our neighboring countries such as Indonesia or Thailand is far ahead in this technology department compared to us. You know, just a few days ago, Jokowi just met Tesla, Elon Musk, for a deal over Tesla. So this over crypto, even Indonesia has their own exchange. Where are we in Malaysia? We just have our Luno tokenized technology, which only can enable us to only invest in 5-6 coins compared to the thousands coins that are in the market that has the potential for people such as the layman to grow from zero to hero. So this is my advice. I hope and I pray that our country will be more lenient and open to such global technology that is going to be there. It is definitely going to be the future, and that's definitely is here to stay.